The life of Abraham Lincoln is a testament to perseverance, determination, and the power of resilience. Despite facing numerous hardships and failures, Lincoln rose to become the 16th President of the United States, leaving a lasting impact on history. His story is an inspiring example of how a person can overcome even the toughest challenges through courage and hard work. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, into a poor farming family in Kentucky. His childhood was filled with poverty and hard labor. His parents were too poor to afford proper education for him, and he received only a few months of formal schooling. Lincoln, however, was determined to educate himself and spent hours reading books, learning as much as he could on his own. When Lincoln was just 9 years old, his mother passed away, leaving a deep void in his life. Despite the hardships, he continued to work hard and never let his circumstances stop him from pursuing his dreams. He eventually studied law on his own and became a self-taught lawyer, demonstrating his relentless commitment to self-improvement. Lincoln's political career was marked by repeated failures. In 1832, he made his first attempt at running for office in the Illinois state legislature, but was defeated. The same year, he started a business that also failed, leaving him in debt. In 1835, tragedy struck when his fiancée passed away, plunging him into a deep depression. The following year, in 1836, he suffered from a nervous breakdown. Undeterred by these setbacks, Lincoln persisted. In 1843, he ran for Congress but lost yet again. Despite this string of failures, Lincoln never gave up. He continued to pursue his political ambitions, standing firm in his belief that persistence and hard work would eventually lead to success. Lincoln's life took a major turn in 1860, when he was elected President of the United States. At the time, the country was on the brink of a civil war. The North and South were divided over the issue of slavery, with Southern states fighting to preserve it while the Northern states sought to abolish it. Lincoln took a firm stance against slavery, a position that ultimately led to the outbreak of the Civil War. The Civil War was one of the most challenging periods in Lincoln's life. He faced criticism, political opposition, and immense pressure as the nation was torn apart. However, Lincoln remained steadfast in his commitment to preserving the Union. Under his leadership, the Northern states triumphed and the United States was saved from splitting into two separate nations. One of Lincoln's greatest achievements was In 1863, he issued declaring that all slaves in the Confederate States were to be set free. This historic act not only liberated millions of enslaved people, but also reshaped the moral fabric of the nation. The abolition of slavery was a monumental achievement, both for Lincoln personally and for the country as a whole. It solidified his legacy as a leader who fought for justice and equality. By ending slavery, Lincoln helped pave the way for a more united and just society in America. Lincoln's leadership made him a beloved figure, but his life came to a tragic end on April 14, 1865, when he was assassinated while attending a theater performance. His death sent shockwaves throughout the nation, and the American people mourned the loss of a leader who had guided them through one of the darkest times in their history. Despite his untimely death, Abraham Lincoln's legacy continues to inspire generations. His life stands as a powerful example of resilience in the face of adversity. Lincoln's journey from a poor boy with limited education to a self-taught lawyer and one of the most revered presidents in U.S. history is a reminder that success is not defined by our failures, but by how we rise after them. Abraham Lincoln's life story is a remarkable lesson in perseverance. No matter how difficult the circumstances, he demonstrated that hard work, determination, and unwavering principles are the true keys to success. His struggles and ultimate triumphs show us that greatness is not about avoiding failure, but about facing challenges head-on and overcoming them.